Hello friends, my name is Ryan, and today I'm going to tell you a story named The Amanda Knox Trial, an American student's ordeal in Italy. This is a very amazing story, full of twists, that will leave you questioning everything you know about justice, truth, and fate. So, let's start. It was a cold November evening in the quiet, picturesque city of Perugia, Italy. A city that, until that night, had been known for its rich history and peaceful streets. Little did the world know, this small town was about to be thrust into the heart of a crime that would captivate the globe. Amanda Knox, a bright-eyed 20-year-old American student, had come to Italy to study abroad. She was everything a parent could hope for, intelligent, ambitious, and full of life. But Amanda's dream of experiencing Italian culture would soon be shattered in a way no one could have predicted. The night began like any other for Amanda. She had just returned home from a quiet evening with friends. She lived in a small apartment with her roommate, Meredith Kircher, a British exchange student who was also studying in Perugia. Their relationship had been friendly, but not overly close. They were both young women far from home, each adjusting to a new life in a foreign land. However, that night, as Amanda stepped through the door, something was terribly wrong. The apartment was eerily silent. As she walked through the hallway, she found Meredith's door ajar. Inside, the unimaginable awaited her. Meredith lay lifeless on the floor, her body sprawled in a way that suggested a violent struggle. Blood stained the floor, and the room had been ransacked. Panic gripped Amanda's heart as she called the police, her voice trembling with fear. But as the investigation unfolded, things took a dark turn. The authorities were quick to point fingers at Amanda. She was, after all, the last person to see Meredith alive. The police began to weave a narrative that Amanda was a troubled, promiscuous young woman, capable of violence. The media, hungry for a story, latched onto the scandal, painting Amanda as a cold-blooded killer. But as the trial went on, holes began to appear in the prosecution's case. The evidence against Amanda was weak, circumstantial at best. The murder weapon was never found, and the DNA evidence was inconclusive. Yet, the trial proceeded, fueled by the media frenzy and a desire to close the case quickly. Amanda's defense team fought back, presenting a compelling argument: she had nothing to do with Meredith's death. But the damage had already been done. Amanda was portrayed as a villain in the eyes of the public. The courtroom became a battleground, and Amanda's every word was scrutinized. Her life, once full of promise, was now a nightmare. But the twists didn't stop there. As the trial continued, another suspect emerged, Rudy Gade, a local man with a criminal record. The evidence against him was damning. His fingerprints and DNA were found at the crime scene. But the damage to Amanda's reputation was already irreversible. The media had already convicted her in the court of public opinion. In the end, after years of legal battles, the truth began to emerge. Rudy Gade was found guilty of Meredith's murder, and Amanda Knox was exonerated. She had been wrongfully accused, a victim of a system more concerned with finding a scapegoat than uncovering the truth. But even after her acquittal, Amanda's life would never be the same. She had spent nearly 4 years in an Italian prison, fighting for her innocence, only to have her reputation forever tainted by the events of that fateful night. Her story became a symbol of injustice, and she would never truly escape the shadow of that trial. And so, friends, the moral of this story is clear: justice is not always served quickly, and sometimes, the truth takes a long time to come to light. But in the end, no matter how hard life may seem, we must always believe in the power of truth. And if you want to hear more stories like this one, full of suspense, twists, and lessons, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's try every day, because where inspiration never stops, the truth always comes out.